I can see that getting big as a producer has really influenced my sounds in a way where right now I love the way I'm sounding.
You can tweak, you can fuck around. You don't have to play like a church boy.
Feeling. What year did you make Feeling?
Actually, I did Feeling in 2020. I made the beats at the end of 2020.
What did you do?
Calm Down 2020 ending. I made
When to Rush.
2022.
So that's 3 years. 2020, 2023. I feel you. That's the advice, bro. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
So 3 years. We'll just be making beats.
Of course.
I like that.
Of course, man. I'm never gonna stop. I mean, obviously, we'll slow down.
It's different to be different.
I will slow down, but I'm never gonna stop.
So what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Okay, yeah. This is like first time like we're properly sitting down and having a conversation. Feel like we've met like maybe 2-3 times in passing.
The ones in your lounge.
Like you came to my lounge?
Yeah, with Obi.
Oh yeah. That was okay. I think that's even the second time or third time. So there was another time at Obi's house. I guess maybe about 2 or 3 times. Then there was another time in there's this club. I've forgotten the name, but you were there.
I think it was Vanity.
No, it wasn't Vanity. It was Chandelier.
Yeah. With Dandy.
Yes. So we're pushing my single, but yeah, good stuff. I mean, a fan of your work.
Appreciate it.
First time I knew about your name was actually in 2020. So this is how I even knew about you. There's I think you sent beat packs to Maven or something, but on the system, I was listening to some beats because I saw like the folder and then I was hearing it, and it was your tag that I used to know because I didn't know your tag at the time. So I was hearing this beat and there's this particular one, I can't remember what it was called, but like there's this particular one and I was like, yo, this beat is fucking hard. Do you understand? And then I think maybe a few months later, I heard like a song that he produced, and then I heard the tag. I'm like, oh, that's the guy. So, yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, I mean, this is a regular question we get all the time. Like, how long have you been,
making beats?
Yeah, making beats.
I started making beats in 2011. Out of jealousy. Because my guy used to bring his brother's beats, and then I would always like get jealous because attention. At that time, no one was making beats.
Yeah.
So one day I just said, you know what? I'm going to start making beats so that me too, guys really feel me. But then obviously like coming up, it's very hard to hear. You said if you make beats, everybody can make beats. It's just if like messes with you. But I think I properly like got into it in like 2015. That was when I got my first laptop.
Yeah.
Because before I used to I put FL setup and a few drum packs in the flash.
Yeah.
Then I'll be begging areas like Alpha Mikhail install FL.
Crazy.
Yeah, I swear, man.
So that was like the grind for you. It's like
Kinda.
I actually do remember like 2011 seemed like there was a shift in the industry. It was like even like for producers, that was the period where it felt like there were more producers coming up. Do you understand? People who were trying to do this thing, and personally, from my own view, I feel like it became easier to become a producer because me, I've been doing.
You just start making
I've been producing in 2005.
Whoa.
So before that time, it was so much harder to like just wake up and say you want to become a producer, because number one, you hardly find somebody to teach you. That's one. Number two, there was no studio that you go to and say. It's not like now where everybody has a laptop. Every guy is like, you have to go to a proper studio and nobody has your time. Like, time was very precious. It's like sessions, pure session. So you have to be a boy, like, errand boy or something like that, and be there maybe for like 1 year before it starts. And that picture, you're going to pick the thing up from the engineer or producer where they work, or like that's how it was. But me, I was fortunate. I was lucky that I had a father who was into music, and all he had to do was call his engineer to show me like the basics and set up like a small studio for me. It's like, those big desktop, that used to have like floppy disks and all of that. And at the time when I started, I still used to use like a, board, like mixing board. That's how
the SSL thing.
Yes, it's not now where you have sound cards and all of that. Sound cards were inbuilt sound card, and they were not even strong enough. So even having sound card now, it was, like I said, still that around that same 2010, 2011 that I started to see people carrying external sound cards, external hard drives, and even carrying laptops. So but personally for me, it's been a beautiful journey. Yes, it's been a beautiful journey. I have my own experiences that are very, like, my own stories are beautiful. And
yeah, I actually want to hear a story.
Yeah,
20 years, bro, right? 20 years.
20 years now, bro. With that, 20 years. By September, it will be 20 years.
Give me an advice. Any advice, but 20 years. I need something.
What will I don't know. 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years. Bro, you just gotta keep going, man. Like, you would always have those moments where,
now for sure.
yeah, Jonathan, you gotta keep pushing. And I think one of the things that have sustained, helped me sustain my career to this point is the fact that I just never like to think that I'm old, like, in the mind. Like, I basically, what I do is I do like a refresh, like a reformat of my mind, everything that I know. I reformat my brain and restart. So every 3 years I restart. So I feel like I'm new again and I start all over again. That's what I do. Yeah, so to keep me fresh, because it's like there's so much. I have so much like knowledge, so much, stuff that I've been like acquiring. And if I keep them there, it's like there's no space for me to like allow new things to come in. So
when did you do Feeling? What year did you make Feeling?
Actually, I did Feeling in 2020. I made the beats at the end of 2020.
When did you do Calm Down?
2020 ending. I made
When did you to Rush?
2022.
So that's 3 years. 2020, 2023. I feel you. That's the advice, bro. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
So 3 years. I'm gonna make mine 5 years.
Okay. Whatever works for you, but like, you just need to find find that stuff that works for you. And
I think mine, I just realized that mine is getting a new laptop, because my laptop before was like, if I load up Omnisphere like 6 times, it just starts, and it's a bad look.
You would be, there's a point, like, it's as, especially as you're growing, as becoming a bigger producer, there are some things you cannot.
It's a bad look. Yeah. Right. My thing is hanging me got now. I literally just got a new laptop and then I started making different, bro. I got a new laptop and I didn't put Omnisphere in here. I didn't put my old plugin. All I have now is Serum, Contacts, Sky Keys.
So I'm also I do that shift too, where I buy laptops. I bought a new one, but I've not really gotten around to like installing. Like, I've installed stuff, but like I'm still kind of transitioning from like old laptop.
Yeah, it takes some time.
Yeah, to this one. Then what I also did was I bought like a hardware. I'm kind of like trying to move away from even using like laptops, just producing directly on a hardware. So I bought this MPCX. That's I started dealing up. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm kind of like getting more into hardwares. Just playing direct. Synthesizers
I would be able to do that, but
you can tweak, you can fuck around. You don't have to play like a church boy.
Yeah. I wish I learned how to play keys, because like obviously I get in sessions and it's like it take me time to play all these melodies. Like, yeah, always like I have them in my head. I know how to
to write.
draw them and write it. But when it comes to playing them, that's why if let's say you and I get in the session now, what you making like 10 minutes, like the melodies, yeah, take me like almost an hour. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure, these songs. But I want to take 1 year off to learn how to play the keys and like the guitar. And those are my favorite instruments.
I think you should. I think you should. Like the industry is not running anywhere.
I feel you, man. But for me to do that, I need my calm down. When I get my calm down, I'm like, God, how do you feel about that?
I feel good. I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed. It's all my life, like, just, chasing this, my career, everything. I'd always wanted like a special, big moments. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it would be, on that level. I always used to kind of like see it within Nigeria as like, let me just get like a big song, and that's also I feel like it's because of also the knowledge that I had, the knowledge I had about the industry, about the business was limited at the time. So one of the things that having a song like Calm Down, Rush, did for me was also to expose me to, even like a bigger knowledge of what the industry actually is. And, I kind of like I understand it a lot now. I understand to the point where I'm so relaxed. Like,
you have to be relaxed.
Yeah, I know what I need to do, do you understand, to get what I want at this point. So, it's been a blessing in my life. Having that song has been a blessing in my life, blessing to people, family, a lot of people around me. It can be a lot sometimes.
Yeah, nah, bro. You know what? It was crazy. Last week, I think that was when my friend like put the image in my hair and he's like, yo, Calm Down is always gonna be one of those songs. Like the way you hear like Mariah Carey's All I Want for
Christmas, yeah.
Where you go to like, Hawaii or something, anywhere you go in the world, you would always hear. It's always going to be in that playlist.
Yes.
Of like the biggest songs of all time.
Yeah.
That is special, bro.
Bless God, man. Yeah. So what's and you've had like, a couple of, big moments too, especially like with Bonner and, I like the one with Pato Rankin. Yeah, I love that song, bro. I love that song because
that's a funny track, bro, because it wasn't meant to ever happen, man. That was the last song we did. Yeah. I've been doing tracks and then I just played this one because it was, the name of the beat was Queen. I don't know why I named it Queen. It was Igbo because I had like an Igbo idea and Pato Rankin was Igbo, so I'm like, oh bro, like, hear this, what do you think? I was like, oh shit, I like this. So that was literally what happened. I didn't exactly make it for Pato Rankin. I made it for Fino. And then when I saw Fino 2 years ago, I'm like, bro, I made this song for you.
You make this song.
Yeah, he said, thank God, say you don't give me.
Yeah, some songs just did like, bro, you make it for this person, but then the right person will just somehow gravitate towards that beat. I have a similar song like that. For Malaysia, yeah. I originally made the beat for Rema.
Wow.
Yeah. But somehow Malay heard it.
Who did you make Calm Down for?
I just made Calm Down.
What did you make Rush for?
I made Rush. There was no specific person, but it was for Maven project, the Maven All-Star project. So I made the beat for that, and I just knew that a few Maven artists would jump on it. Then we happened to record the song with Embryo, was the songwriter in the and then it was Tega who actually listened to it. I was like, yeah, this song is right after, like, and when he said that, it just made sense. Yeah. I'm 36.
So in 20 years, I'll feel like, 20, 24, because you'll be 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you see yourself in 24 years? Just to be making beats.
Of course.
I like that.
Of course, man. I'm never gonna stop. I mean, obviously, we'll slow down.
It's
I might,
different to be different.
I will slow down, but I'm never gonna stop, because the reason why I will slow down is because I also feel like I don't feel like I'm transitioning into more of an executive, right now. So I've been putting a lot of things in place, infrastructures, structures, and all of that. I'm going to be launching my own label, or relaunching my label pretty much soon. Yeah. And, there's just a whole lot of things that, I'm doing. So even while I make beats sometimes, like I'll still put beat, but you're going to see me more like, just out there doing more business kind like stuff.
Music exec.
Yeah. Music exec, and a lot of other businesses too. But yeah.
Oh, like outside music.
But they are all kind of like connected to like the entertainment. So yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I feel like in terms of legacy, we'll just figure it out. I have my ideas. I know what I want to do, but I also feel like I kind of like have my own legacy now. We calm down.
Yeah, I will lie.
I can't deny. I try to like want to hide and not blow my horns, but
you have to, bro. Even if you did like it.
Yeah, I'm learning to do it now. I'm learning to do it now. But yes, that's always going to be there. It's never going to change. Like another person can come and achieve a greater feat. But what we've done with Calm Down it's like the first of its kind, like
ever.
Yeah, ever. Do you understand? We beat all the records that was already set, and like set a bigger record. And then the charts, Billboard Hot 100, like top 5, number 3, and then we even did number 1 Billboard Global.
Oh yeah,
over. So it's like crazy
record.
And then we're like number 1 on the Afrobeats Billboard charts for like almost a year.
The tour was over a year.
It was over a year.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So wow. I mean, that's crazy.
Wow. It's a what? I mean, that's legacy, bro. That's
big legacy. So, but yeah, where do you see yourself in? Let me say, you're 28. So in 12 years,
I will be 40. Damn. Yeah. I will still be kicking it, bro. Therefore, like, shall be kicking it harder, bro. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get my own label or anything. You know what's crazy? I see people say, "Oh, Telz, come do something." I think I'm still young. I'm still like trying to even get myself right. Yeah, I've done a couple songs out there, but I still think I have a long way to go.
Yeah,
I still want to drop, like, I want to get to a point in my life where I would want to drop projects and not think about how well it's going to do with, like, how right now people judge the success of a song based on
the stream.
How many listens it gets in one day, right? But like I want to make like timeless music, like the type of songs that I go back and be like, oh wow, this guy has quality songs. So like Bruno Mars now, I don't think Bruno Mars has up to 100 songs.
It doesn't have up to 100 songs.
But all of them are like, he literally makes like quality music. He makes the best type of music. So that's what I want to do for myself,
Yeah.
And I can see that getting big as a producer has really influenced my sound in a way where right now I love the way I'm sounding. So I want to keep getting bigger so I can keep meeting people, getting more experiences, and like just help myself with like how my beats sound, rather than obviously like there will still be time to do stuff with people. Well, I'm very selfish. I want to focus on myself.
Right? That makes sense.
Yes. And then maybe when I'm 50 or 60, I can, or, open, I don't know, a level, but like...
You don't have to.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't have to. I actually do, because I already like set up mine from like 2014. I've pushed artists before, but that was like back when I was in Benin. And had like a little level of success for else. Oh, Benin, I grew up in Benin.
Oh,
yeah. So I actually moved to Lagos officially 2016. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been coming around, and then I did my secondary school here in Lagos. So yeah, but I did that. So it's been part of my plan. It's been like my goals, my visions, things that I wanted to achieve from even before I started producing. Because before I started producing, I wrote a list of the things I wanted to do in life. Yes, what I wanted to achieve. So it was from that list that my dad saw, because I showed him the list of like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it was like, the most realistic thing on this list right now for you to do is to own a studio. Because I actually wrote I wanted to own a studio, not necessarily I wanted to be a producer, but that was part of the plan. But I just knew I wanted to have a studio where I make my own music, because I actually started production the reason was for me to be able to record my own songs, because I basically started as an artist. So it was like, yeah, let me produce my songs. But I was doing that, and somehow I started working with other people and more people, and then there was no time for me to like make my own songs anymore. So I just, shifted the focus on artists. So yeah. But we're here right now. The good thing is we're growing in the industry. I have like the resources.
Nah, you don't worry about that.
I have the facilities here to do most of the things I want to do. So it's quite easy for me now to do that. But the one thing that I know that is a bit challenging for me is I don't think I really have a problem navigating or getting to. The problem I have is I don't really like to go out. And
Every producer.
yeah, I don't really like to go out, and I feel like it's a lot of stress, a lot of work for me to like call and say, oh, I want to do this. I just like to do stuff myself, even if it takes longer time. I just prefer to do it myself. But I've learned that you need to go out there, you need to meet people, you need to build relationships, network, and all of that. So that's one of the things I'm learning now, I'm trying to do, because it's necessary. It's not just about me now, it's about the other people working with me, my team, and the other people that I'm trying to push out there. So yeah, but I'm ready for all of this.
I think my list, the only thing that, and this sounds crazy, the only thing that is on my list of like things to do is, this is even away from music, is just like to change the world in my little way, because I think that people are not okay, and I'm very real about that, and obviously now, before I didn't know that music will make money like that. Back in uni, I sold a beat for like 2.5, went to buy rice and drink. That was what I was seeing music as.
Yeah.
But when guys are now offering you some kind of money, I know that I can take some of that and just like change the world in the little way I can. So that's literally the first thing I wanted, even before opening a label or doing any of all that.
Yeah.
Just to, help people out there.
Yeah.